I met Claudia on a woman's retreat weekend, and my first initial feeling was that I did not want to be friends with her. I had this feeling in how she looked, and how I just felt like she had this bit of a hardness to her. And so I thought I could never be friends with this woman.
She's got a very grounded, earthy way of approaching life and approaching people and situations, and she's not afraid to really hit on the truth of the matter if it's a little blunt, which I admire a whole lot in Claudia. I think that's a fabulous trait.
I feel like she's someone that I attracted into my life that gave me some more information. I was doing well, but I asked for, okay, I need one other upgrade. And she brought me some really good techniques.
Claudia, I saw her genuineness and her sweet spirit, and that's when my heart opened to where I'm at now.
So what I enjoy and appreciate and respect and admire about Claudia is her capacity to walk her talk. The people that are on a spiritual path and call themselves teachers, for me, I hold them to a different yardstick. I hold them to a different criteria than the average person I meet. And that criteria is that they walk their talk. And I'm very discerning in that. And Claudia has that capacity as one of a few people that I know in this life that can actually walk her talk.
It's very important that they have their own acts, that they're working on their own acts too. Is extremely important. And I can vouch that she is doing the work on herself to make her be a very safe and very effective assistant in improving your life and in helping you on your journey.
I had never really been exposed to Native American spiritual work at all, and so my first experience with journeying one evening with her was very profound. And I expressed to her at that point that I wanted to have a soul retrieval. And so what Claudia is to me is she connects me to that part of our heritage, that part of our spirit. And I just am in awe of it.
Well, the process I experienced with Claudia, I'm sure she has many, and I'm sure it's creative in whoever's in front of her. But the process I've experienced with her was I would lie down on a mat, came in with an intention, and she asked me what that intention was, and closed my eyes, and she would sit and next to me.
She uses a flute and rattles and different tools. She talks you through going back to your inner sacred self so that your own self can find the answers to your own questions. She guides you through that process very simply, very lovely, in a very safe, sacred space. She doesn't do it for you. You are active participant in the journey to find your own answers. But in the presence of her love, that's easy to do.
And if I wanted to ask a question, I could ask a question. Or if I just wanted to be silent, I could just be silent. She allows for both. And then when she's ready to bring me out, she'll just quietly, start her drum, and the drum's the signal to come back, and we close the session from there. And then if, I want to just be silent and just go within, she allows me to do that and allows the space for just my silence and honor the experience that I just had. Or if I choose to, want to really pick it apart, then that's available also.
So it's what the individual takes to that space and uses Claudia, if they choose to be able to move through that and gain some awareness in that place.
I asked for the little inner child to come out and be able to play. Well, now in my real life, I laugh easier, play gentler, easier. The little child came out to play. So that was one of the gifts that she helped me with.
Since that experience, I would say that we have found ourselves doing things together more so in terms of our purpose. So I think even though at the time we might not have been clear what our common passion was, the doors are opening for us to walk down those paths.
When you're running on your own soul's energy, your own spark of golden light, that is what you operate the best on. And so, because of what she's taught me, I am having increased times of increased satisfaction in my life daily.
And now, since I made that decision to do and follow my dream, I get up in the morning and I feel okay. I'm happy, and it doesn't feel. I feel like a boulder has been lifted off of my shoulders, and I don't feel like I could have come to that place where I was willing to take that leap of faith without the support and the guidance of Claudia Rosewolf. And so I sing her praises for that because of just the support, just the support that she brings, and reminds you, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself.
Claudia is, the instant you meet her, you know how special she is and how unique she is. And for some people, that might cause them to back away. But if you have any inkling as to where we are spiritually, she will draw you to you, almost like a moth to a flame. If there's any Native American connection and you discover, or you are told she's a shaman, you immediately want to know about that. Well, she will sit you down like a small child, and she will take you step by step through it. Her gentleness and her ability to teach and instruct is just amazing. And it doesn't matter who you are. To her, you're just another child, another spirit eager to learn. I think that's how she sees all of us. And she's kind of like this earth mother that's sort of gathering her flock.
So I would say that rather than fear ancient traditions, I would say embrace them and experience them and learn them. Because if they've stood that test of time, they're here for us.
There's nothing to be afraid about of the magic of what another human being has to offer you, and that wonderment of opening up your heart to receive what's already there. It's just the awakening. That's what Rosewolf does. She helps you in the process of awakening to yourself into the wonderment of all that is.
But she's a really good person. I really recommend giving her a try.
I just think it's just fabulous.